don't know. Yeah. Hello. Oh, it's just done 2 hellos. Well, I think that it's ad. Brilliant. Brilliant. Going to see if anyone is. Hey, Nathan. Hey, going. Belinda. Hey. Oh, West Aussie Diamond Art. I don't know your first name. Sorry. Barb. Hi. I'm well. Thank you. Hi, Pam. Hi, Annette. Oh, Gold Coast. Just got back from Queensland. You can keep your weather. It's muggy. Zara. Beautiful. I'm just trying to put the link. Yeah, I'm going to put a link out. People must have notifications. Oh, I put the link because I worked out how to do, like, we're going to be here, but I'm just double checking that the link is like right. Yes, Annette, it was about 30 to 35 when we were in Townsville. Oh, so muggy though. And then the sun is really bitey in the area. Just shocking. So it's 16 degrees here today in Adelaide. Last week when we were away, it was like 30 apparently. It's 18 degrees. Thank you, Kira. Over to Kira for the weather. Oh, Nathan, 4 a.m. 11 hours from Melbourne. You get we get your weather as well now. Like they say, Adelaide and Melbourne are the same. It's like 4 seasons in one day. Barb, we had that when I visited Townsville 20 odd years ago. Yeah, they said you shower 2-3 times a day, easy, especially if you teach fitness up there. Carmel, hi, how you going? I missed you today at bingo. I don't think you were there. I did have a look. Yes, Nathan, winter, totally. Yeah, it feels like winter here. Yeah, I prefer cooler weather, not winter. I don't mind if it's raining if I am in bed and then the rain can help the garden. I think that the link works because we've got quite a few people here, so I won't need to put that up there. Okay. Hey Tracy, hey going. Hi Tom, hey going. Yes, humidity 600,000%. Absolutely. I couldn't believe it. As I said in my vlog, we nearly didn't make it because my mum saw thunderstorms on the news and went, Mum, no flying through that. But we got up there and it was nothing. And you guys have Taco Bell up there. There's a Taco Bell. That's what I said. And the worst thing is, it was like a less than a 2-minute walk from where we were staying. And every day I kept saying, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to go in there. And we never saw any cars in there. And we were like, is that the same like as Red Rooster? There's no one ever in there. It was a bit weird. It's funny. Oh, come on. Cool. I'll see you there next week. That'll be good. I have a bolt to do. I finish Zumba at 12 and then I have to jump in the car and drive for 20 minutes to get there. I fly by the seat of my pants. Oh, Pam, I nearly had the electric blanket on last night for sure. Oh, Jessica, you have Taco Bell in New South Wales. Oh, wow. I so wanted to go there and just never got time. So yeah. Oh, there's Taco Bell everywhere. Yes, Sizzlers. Yes, that's what they said, that they're taking over the Sizzlers. The only thing we got in Adelaide when Sizzler went away is a medical centre. There's Taco Bell in Melbourne. Wow. I think, Kira, we need to go to Sydney and Melbourne. Oh, I think I have another Kira on my live. And do you know how she's spelled? Keii. That's not wrong.
I think Melbourne has better Korean barbecue places.
Yeah. You know there's Korean deli down the road now? Yeah, that deli down the road, that's Korean. It says Korean food in a big light in the window. It's new management. Yeah.
Yeah. Gone to the train and see the cousin.
Oh, Nathan, what kind of dog do you have? You've seen my mum's dogs. Apparently they're called party poodles. I don't know. Yeah, that's what she says. And then we call it the rat. It's like a little chihuahua. I miss Sizzlers too. I miss the potato skins, the loaded potato skins, and the cheesy bread. No, not yucky. You're yucky. The Kira's offering the background commentary today. What would a Korean? Yeah, well, Belinda, we're going to go and have a look at the Korean deli food down there. I have no idea. It just says Korean food in the window. So we'll maybe do a vlog and show you guys what's there. Apparently here in Adelaide, even though there's quite a few shops that have Korean food, apparently they're not very good because Kira's Korean teacher said, it's not really much good food here.
Apparently it's not very legit.
It's not legit.
It's not authentic. It's just kind of there.
Kira said she spelled her name wrong. Oh, her name is spelt wrong on her birth certificate because she spelled it Kira, K-I-E-I. And it's K-E. I've heard weird stories of mums filling out birth certificates and being a bit weird spelling. But now you get like 30 days to put it in, so you don't have to do it the second that they're born. Oh, Sizzler's toast bread. Yep. Oh, Nathan has a 3-legged old Kelpie. Oh, from the pound. That's so good. A rescue dog.
I thought the rescue doesn't have this because like ones that you get that aren't rescues, they often have them in all names and you have a rescue. It's just trash bag.
Hi, Tara. Hey, yes, you're here. Woohoo! Hi, Melissa. How are you? Hi, Tara. Yeah, Tara, I'm good. Thank you. You're crazy.
No, you.
No, not me. Oops.
You're crazy.
Bev, you're in Melbourne, Australia. Someone else is from Melbourne. And we're here in Radelaide, where we say Lego and not Lego.
You trying to start fighting?
Yeah, sorry, not trying to stir up World War III. What did we have for dinner? I had sausages and salad because I love sausages, and the rest of the family had chicken risotto because it was what I could cook in under half an hour, because I did food shop before I went here and then went, I need to cook dinner. So I had to get on here. Oh, my Tumblr, thank you. It is from, I think, Kmart quite a few years ago, but I'm pretty sure this is the one that this is at Montesi's.
No, it wasn't even Montesi. It was drama teacher. That one, it was the glitter broke.
Oh, yeah, I broke that. Yeah, don't put these in the freezer because there's ones here like that have glitter and inside is like that liquid. And I kept sticking it in the freezer with water and I ended up cracking part of this and then cracking this. And I went to drink it one day and went, oh, it tastes a bit funny. And the liquid had cracked inside the cup. So it's just, it's a bit shocking. Yes. Melissa, I don't think my family missed me at all. I think
we nearly died.
You nearly died.
Yeah, even I see with that.
Hey, all you had to do was reheat the meals. There was no school runs to be had.
Meatballs and rice.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys that in the vlog, I think. So Jeremy just started cooking rice and apparently he just grabbed the meatballs out and said, I can't see the chicken. If you guys look at that what's for dinner video, you can clearly see all the containers. Apparently he just grabbed the top one and then went, I couldn't find the chicken. It was right there.
He just finally just looked in there.
Tara, no, I have not found any wedges, and I went to 2 different Aldi's today and Woolworths and Coles.
Yeah, I came in and he had microwave the meatballs to heat it up, and I said the chicken's in here, and he's like, I've already heated the meatballs up. He hadn't put it in his bowl yet, but he's still committed to meatballs with rice. That's nasty.
Yeah, we had homemade popcorn, chicken wraps, and potato gems. Yum. Oh, we can't get potato gems here, and I really want to try. I saw someone did a potato gem casserole with like white sauce. I want to try that. And apparently a potato gem pizza base. I want to try that as well. No, you don't smush it. You just put all the gems on the tray and then do your toppings like your pizza and then you cook it.
That sounds like it fall apart.
It probably would fall apart. Hey, Rebecca. Oh, it's 8:41 a.m. in the UK. Oh, you do better. I'm never conscious by 8:40 in the morning. A fluffy white moodle. A moodle named Ruby and a cavadoodle. Cavoodle named Millie. Oh, yeah, what's everyone have for dinner? Drop it below. Pam had chicken breast with with onions and a crusty roll with butter, homemade. Oh, yum. He did have a man look for that dinner, I'm sure of it.
Even that many containers in there. That's true.
Yes, sweet potato fries. We found those as well, and they are currently $6.20 because I filmed it today for the grocery haul. Oh my gosh. Yeah, frozen fries and cheese and a waffle maker. Wow. I've seen people try and make what's that Canadian food? It's like melted cheese on chips. It's the words right there. Scott's table tennis teacher used to be Canadian and starts
used
with
to be Canadian.
No, sorry, he's from Canada. Starts with a P. It's not panini. Poutine. Thank you, Barb. Gold star for you. And he says you just can't get that type of ingredients here to make it. So.
Sometimes you make recipes.
Did someone say KFC? I don't care. I love it. Someone had KFC for dinner. That's why I said it. That's funny. Maltine crossed with a poodle. It's a moodle. I don't know anything about dogs. We used to have, when I was younger, a fox terrier cross something. It was the runt of the litter. It was a girl. We called her Midgie. And when I got married, we ended up giving her to another family because Mum then moved with her current husband into that house, and there wasn't any fencing and stuff back there, so we gave the dog away because they were both working full time as well, and it's just too hard to have a dog there. Yeah. Oh yeah, Zara, are you 2 hours behind us? So it's 7:15 here. Tara, I do try and make my own chips, at least wedges. I could not cut a wedge to save my life. And even to cook it in the oven, I think I'd be cooking it for about an hour, and then I'm not sure that it would it would work very well at all. Fish and chips. Oh, we had the best fish and chips when we were away at the Seaview Hotel. Oh, gotta go back up. I don't want to miss anyone. Oh, Nathan, you troublemaker. I just worry about doing online shopping because so often I get, sorry, this isn't available and we couldn't substitute it with anything. And I'm like, oh, shocking. Oh, yeah, once someone ordered like, I don't know, milk, just say, and the substitution they got was a plastic ruler, like a school ruler, because they put it in one of the markdown groups and went, ah. And then this whole thing, tell us what substitute you've ever got. It's just very strange. Yeah, Belinda, yes, I've been told that IGA and then here in Adelaide Foodland, they're pretty good with products, but I'm hearing that they kind of go in waves. So one week they're kind of there and then the next week they're not really there. So, oh, Tara, we had leftover pizza sort of, well, we had markdown pizza last night. And then I cut some of the pizza up so my son could cook it in the oven for lunch. Roast veggies and I don't know what that is. Guillons. Okay. Yeah, Melissa, that's the other thing that I don't like either with some of the substitutes when you're charged. And they say that you can just come back in and get it refunded. But I always worry that then if it's like a Flybuys deal, then your spend will go down and you don't qualify anymore. So, yeah, Jack Russell, yes, Belinda, thank you. That's what it was. You guys know my life more than me. Carmel, we used to have chickens and literally the neighbor would come knock on the door and go, why did the chicken cross the road? And I'd be like, fine, and have to go walk across the road and go to the chicken, get back across the road, and it would turn around and walk back and go across the road. Oh, Carmel, we were just chatting about what's for dinner and I'm just answering people's comments, so you haven't missed a lot. Shana, hi. Sorry if I didn't call you out and say hello before. Oh, Nathan, enjoy your pizza. If you need to go and have a sleep, go for it. Yeah, Belinda, you can't drink a ruler for sure. How is my diamond art going? Yep, it's done no more. Because one, I did the chat with me video and I got like YouTube went, oh, we don't know what you're doing. So I went, So then I just stuck to what I know with markdown shopping, grocery hauls and general frugal stuff and back up again. So yeah, but I will maybe update you guys in a vlog, because then I can put that in there. So I just don't have time to sit here, especially now that we're back. And I need to get a better lighting. So this is my overhead camera that I've got, and I need to get a better light. If anyone's into photography, please let me know. So I had a big studio light from photography, but the bulb is yellow and it flashes, and it doesn't give a good light for the area. So I'm trying to find a new bulb. And I've been to Kmart and Bunnings. I probably need to go to a photography place to get it replaced, so I can get a good white, strong light that doesn't flicker. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Yeah, you got to go in and get the markdowns, get a bargain. I got a couple of bargains today. I got some sausages, so I had that for dinner, and salad and iced coffee.
Oh, Dad almost bought the no sugar iced coffee.
Yeah.
Woo! I nearly bought the wrong one. I was like, can you read? That's not it's low sugar.
Don't look in the fridge then.
Did you buy a low sugar one?
Just add some sugar to it, you'll be right.
I want this always cold.
All right. Oh, sorry, Tara. Do you know where I can buy a Disney Ariel one? No, Zara might be able to help you out. She's also a diamond art queen. If you follow, I'll try and remember to put the links down below. They are American, but they do a whole lot of stores. Diamond Painting Anonymous. And there's another lady called Rachel Ray, not the TV host in America, but here on YouTube, and they do diamond art. So maybe check their channels out and contact them, because what I've learned is that stores have licenses and that they're the ones that can sell stuff. So you need to go to a reseller that can do it. Tara, are you talking about my pizzas? Pizzas I got, we had them a while ago from Woolworths, and these were about $10 marked down to about $3. So they're stone-based pizzas, if it makes any sense. Probably I could make them, I probably actually couldn't. And they're actually about this big, whereas the ones I make are a lot smaller. I found they're pretty good. So Belinda, you shop between Aldi, Woolworths, Coles, IGA. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do as well. And I'm trying to figure out the best way to talk to you guys about how I shop, because I get so many people going, we want to know exactly what you do. And I'm like, it's all in my head. So we're doing the flyby spends at the moment at $50, and I'm sticking to that for Coles only items. So then I can focus on what's at Woolworths to get the boosters, what's at Aldi to save money, and then what is markdowns or specials elsewhere to try and get the best deals. So I'm just scrolling back so I don't miss any. Yeah, Beverly, I find that too as well, doing online shopping. You don't always seem to get what you want at times. Things. Oh, Shana, I have ring lights. I need to get a bigger one. I've just got like a small. Whoops. I got this one from Kmart. So you put your phone in it and you got the ring light here, but it's not powerful enough for what I want, and I'm trying to work out the reflection angle and how it all goes so it's not reflecting off of the paper. Like how is the junk journaling going? Yeah. Exactly the same as the diamond art. Well, actually, I've done nothing. Again, I need to sit down with some time, and then I need the light, and I'm just not yet. I find some things in shops and I buy stuff, so the shopping side is going brilliant, but the making side is not. And then I watch a lot of people on TikTok, so I'm researching and learning and working out what to do. Yeah, they're two different hobbies, the shopping And the learning and the developing is one hobby, and then the doing, that's something else. Melissa Hart, what's your favorite meal that you make? Yeah, I think that is my favorite meal. It's pretty simple and it has everything. I like creamy based pastas rather than tomato based pastas. Um, the ultimate food ever that I would eat day in, day out is mashed potato. It's just so simple and basic. I grew up on it. I love it. I also could live off of Wheat Bix, but also how I eat my Wheat Bix and the family think I'm weird. I put hot water in and then sugar and then mix and dash of milk and then mix all around. So it's like a hot porridge. Funny, I don't like porridge, but the consistency apparently is exactly the same. I don't like cooked oats either, but I can eat the Wheat Bix, so it's a bit strange. Not weird. Not weird. Oh, Melissa, I find that also stores, like, moving around in some of them is just crazy, especially when all the cages are there and they're restocking. Just crazy trying to move around. You get 2 or 3 people in there with a trolley. So, and yeah, add in like physical limitations, and it's crazy. Plus, people are just crazy in there in general. So, oh, do you, Pam? You order mashed potato. You probably get more food actually. We went to Hog's Breath ages back, and they were like, "Do you want curly fries, mashed potato, or baked potato?" I think I got mashed potato once because I figured it would be more food than the curly fries. And giant broccoli, yeah, Kira likes the broccoli. Have you tried chicken and avocado parmesan cream cheese? No, I haven't. No, it's not yucky.
It is yucky.
It's
Avocado.
no, it's nice. So I gather I cook the chicken and then melt through cream cheese, add in the parmesan, and then add through the avocado. Do you break it down like guacamole type thing, or you can have chunks through it?
The avocado.
Oh, with pasta. Is that what you were saying? I've only just discovered pesto pasta. That is yum. Melissa, yeah, I'll do. I need tomato sauce with mashed potato. Half a bottle. I can do gravy. That's a new thing. It's just that takes a little bit of extra to make it and put it with mashed potato. Otherwise, I just do tomato sauce because tomato sauce is one of the 5 food groups.
Dead horse.
Dead horse tomato sauce. Oh, yes, Pam, your son did work at takeaway store. Tara, so many foods do sound disgusting, but I am sure it works absolutely. Belinda, no, I haven't tried the broccoli bake yet. We were in there yesterday and I did point it out to Kira. We still have the cauliflower bake. The broccoli bake will be next on the list to get. But because yesterday we couldn't get the chips, I didn't buy anything and we just left. We were looking for Care Bears in there because they had Care Bears for sale a couple of weeks ago. And I said to Kira, oh, there's Care Bears in here. And then I start looking through the freezers looking for chips. And Kira goes, I don't think there's any Care Bears in there. I'm like, I'm looking for chips. I didn't realise I just said, they sell Care Bears in here. And then I start opening freezers and she's looking at me pretty horrified. I don't mind. I don't really like broccoli on its own. I find the texture is a bit weird, but I find if it's inside a bake, it won't be an issue. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting it. There were so many frozen chips when I was in there a couple of weeks ago, that one of the hauls I did before I went away. So I'm thinking I might drop in there Saturday or like tomorrow and see if maybe they've done a restock. Was it there? I was thinking that I should probably organise something to talk about, but this is just like have a chat and a hang out. I think no one's got any more questions at the moment. Feel free to ask anything. Why am I crazy? It's called children. As soon as you have children, whoop. Yeah, Tara, they said that due to the floods and the fact that they're trying to send ships all around and make sure everyone has equal quantities of shipping or whatever. So they have so many limits of stock, and then once it's sold, they have to wait for the next shipment to come in. Limits of stock, and then once it's sold, they have to wait for the next shipment to come in. Oh, Kira has a lot of soft teddies and a whole lot of Care Bears, big range as well. Yeah, and I displayed them all in part of her cupboard as well on some little shelves and have them all displayed.
Yeah, I don't even know why I just started collecting.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's just like the way they look.
Yeah, they're good.
I didn't like watch the TV show or anything.
No.
I just started buying the bears.
It's worth it though. How do we celebrate kids' birthdays with certain foods on birthdays, parties, etc.? When Scott was younger, like Scott doesn't really have a lot of friends or really do well in a lot of group situations. So, and we moved school so often, we didn't really ever stay in contact with a lot of people. So for his birthday, he likes to watch Star Wars all day, and he'll get up at the crack of dawn and start watching the movies. And then I'll just let him eat whatever he wants to eat that day. So if he wants me to go and get him Macca's for lunch or dinner, I will. And then by dinner, we're home. We usually do just a meal. But yeah, that's how he likes to spend his birthday. And it depends where Kira is, what she's doing, because she herself has moved through a few different friendship groups and unis and circles. So yeah, each year it just totally depends. And they can eat whatever they want. Although, was it last year, your birthday at the uni?
Yeah.
Or the year before?
I think it was
last year.
6.
So last year, Kira's birthday, and you were 22. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I made berry bread and crackles, and I made all the kid party food things, bowls of lollies, bowls of chips, like a typical like 8-year-old's birthday party. Put it there. All her friends come from uni. Best party ever.
Some people we didn't get there. We had a couple people that had people who forgot all that stuff.
Yeah, and this year she's going to have a hangout with some friends, so I'm going to do the same. As long as there's fairy bread, I think that's the win.
And yeah, I think it's one of those like, I haven't eaten that in so long. It's the same with like stickers that like
Whoops.
the youngest kids like it and then they grow out of it, and then when they get of a certain age, it's like, oh.
And I think we're going to do like a make your own pizza, so then that way whatever stuff doesn't get like used, we'll just bring it home and use it ourselves. Because also when she had the event last year, I had to go to Domino's and pick up all these pizzas, and it was such a pain driving there, getting them, going back again. So we've got access to an oven and stuff where we're going to go. So I'll just scroll back. I've missed some questions. Yeah, Tara, it's toilet paper. When we're in Zumba, we do this move that we do these elbows, and I say to people, "Oh, you might need this if we ever have a toilet paper shortage again." And people just look at me really oddly.
That's quite crazy.
Yeah. Belinda, yeah, I think about that too. And I'm conscious of that when I'm doing my hauls as well. I still only grab 2 or 3 things, but because I grab the same 2 or 3 things kind of each week to try and get a little bit of a stockpile. But yeah, I try and be conscious for other people. I know they do have limits on some flour and chips as well from time to time. So I think they're trying to control it a little bit. But I can't believe how quick, well, I can. The pasta in 2020, how fast that disappeared off the shelves. Just crazy. Wendy, oh, you got a freebie. No barcode on a fillet. I'm noticing that a lot, that products are coming out and they're having to assemble, like put the stickers on or put this on, or the best before stickers on the bakery items. It seems that like nothing is kind of all together. So I look at them and think, oh, they're doing markdowns, and then realize they're doing the sticker put together things. Shana, would I do a question autism assessment as a tips? Yeah, sure. I'll give you tip number 1 right now. If anybody watches or has seen the Vampire Diaries, you'll understand this. I tell people, I look them dead in the eye and say, flick off your humanity switch and go into that assessment and answer the questions in black and white, and do not put any emotion into it. So you're going to get questions. Can your child tie their shoes? Yes or no? All the questions are yes and no for one section, and then the next section is sometimes, rarely, maybe, or always. So again, just answer the question. Don't think about it, because you'll be sitting there going, oh my God, my 5-year-old can't tie their shoes. And you start, just flick it off. They're just asking you questions. And the worst that you answer, like, can your child tie their shoes? No. Okay. So the worse that you answer, kind of the more points that you get, and that bases you about how much support that you get. So be honest though, if your child can tie their shoes, sure. But they'll come to a question like in the DSM-5, right? They're numbered. The first one is like 3 to 12 or something, and the next one is whatever, they're different ages. In the 3 to 12 or whatever age range it is, it will have as a question, I kid you not, can your child organize, shop, and cook a 3-course meal? No. Can your 8-year-old? Let me know, because if it can, I need to enroll them in MasterChef or something. Like, seriously, what kind of question? Can your child organize, plan, invite people on a day trip with scheduled activities? No, my kid wants to go to the zoo, or I don't know any child that can organize, plan, and invite. Like, yeah, sure, you plan general birthday party stuff, and I'm going to invite 27 people. The end. Mum still does everything else. Just
Middle or high school, going to the shops all the time after school.
Yeah.
That's different. That's not.
So, Shana, so when you're in there, just answer your questions, yes or no, and ask a lot of questions. What happens now? Okay, when will you get that organized? Okay, when will you contact me about that? Okay, what happens after this? Start firing questions at them. Write a lot of stuff down. You can ask them to email you. Could you please email that about what we've discussed? If you check out on Facebook, the Growing Space, my friend Sam, she runs that. She is brilliant at giving information on NDIS and assessments and this, that, and the other. She's a very people first person. when she talks about solution-based things and how to support anyone that needs help, NDIS, school, anything like that. So, yeah. Oh, Belinda, I would have done cocktail frankfurts and tomato sauce, but I wasn't near a oven or anything like that. And like the thing started at like 3 o'clock, and then they were still going till about 8. And I thought, I'm not sure where hot food would fit in with that, so I left it. Tara says, good on you for helping Dad shop. That video has got more likes and views on it than my shop. But the same, I watch some other people and they go, hubby did this shop, and everyone's like, yeah, hubby. I'm like, hello. It's so funny. Yeah. Is the autism assessment overwhelming? It's not really overwhelming. It's boring and it's frustrating, and it's like, stop asking the same 20 questions. To be honest, though, for us, we got Scott diagnosed when he was about 2.5, and so it kind of just, I blinked and I missed it, and I would just say pure luck was on our side. So we were at a friend's house, and her friend came over and went to me, oh, he does this thing like my son does. And I went, oh, right. And then Scott got really sick with RSV at about 14 months. And he would sit there with this puzzle. It was like an 18-piece puzzle. And he'd be watching the TV, and he would do this puzzle and then flip it out and then do it again while watching this TV. And the doctor walked in and went, and I said, yes, see, that's not normal. And he's like, I think you should follow your gut. And he said, okay. And then we contacted at the Women's and Children's Hospital, the Child Development Unit. Within like 2 weeks, we got seen. And I can't remember the doctor's name. I don't think he even works there anymore. But apparently, and he's notorious for this, he goes, I'm not really confident to say. I think you should go get a second assessment. So then we went and got the second assessment through a private psychologist. And I just sat there and said, this happens, this happens, this happens, this happens. And she just went, yep. And then that was it. So, and it was little things too. I've still got the report. It was like, if I try and sing, Scott sticks his hand over my mouth. We have to walk the same path every time. We have to do this, we have to do that. So when I went in there, I just went, I tell you right now, this is what I'm looking for. And as a diagnosis, this is what I'm sure. And so then when she said, yep, you're 100%, I went, cool, thanks. And then all I wanted to do was run around to 2 or 3 of the previous, we were at groups, like social groups for general socialization, and go, told you so, because I had a play therapist, a speech therapist, and not a psychologist, but like a mental health, like CAFS nurse, say to me, oh, honey, he's fine. He's a boy. You had a girl first. Girls are advanced. Boys are slower. He'll talk when he's ready. You know, you just calm down. I think you're just worried as a parent. I'm like, I'm telling you, people, there's something different about this child. And they're like, just calm down. So then when he did get diagnosed, I was like, told you so. So it frustrated me that they didn't ever say, look, if you're that worried, absolutely go and get a second opinion. But they spent more time telling me to calm down. I had a girl first. She's advanced. That's what you're judging everything on. No, my kid is 2 and he's not speaking at all. No sounds, no nothing. Yeah, logically he knew to tap on the fridge if he wanted something, or tap on the cupboard. So, like, yeah. And then within then 2 weeks after that, Autism SA came to the house and said, because we registered with them, and they were like, "Yep, yeah, absolutely," and that was it. So yeah, so I just had this whole told you so. I wish the rest of life was that easy, but yeah, cool. Yeah, Belinda, exactly. I couldn't. If you said to me, "Could I cook, plan, and shop a 3-course meal?" I'd be like, "Nah," because I wouldn't want to put myself in that situation. So yeah. Yeah, Tara, absolutely. Kids just want to be kids. Just the expectation of some of them is just like, or I often get, "Oh, is he Rain Man?" And "Oh, is he like, oh God, like, or he's Sheldon? Like, do you like Sheldon?" It just, I stop talking to people because I can't explain anything. It's frustrating. Kira's sitting here with fighting. Kira's ready to fight people.
I hate those people.
Yeah, but they don't know. I try and take it that, okay, you don't know, but I feel like saying, just don't open your mouth.
But that's the thing, is when they don't know, but they act like they know everything. They talk about, like, "Oh, I've seen this thing or that thing," which means I know everything. No, you don't.
Yeah, Tara, for sure. Shana, I wish I could cook a 3-course meal. I couldn't organise it. My personality trait is that one where you start cooking a cake and then realise halfway through, "Oh, I don't have any eggs." So you don't collect everything. So when I'm trying to do YouTube recipe stuff, it takes me forever because I'm like, right, we need sugar, we need eggs, we need butter, we need this, because I have to put it all on the bench. I have to film it all and show you guys and then cook with it. I swear that's not how it works in real life. So that's why I do the cook with me videos, and you'll see me like constantly walk off because I'm like, I forgot the corn, I forgot the butter. It's real life. That's what it is. Yeah. Belinda, was he scared by loud noises when he was younger? I don't know, because we weren't really exposed to, that's the other thing. They ask you this question, right? And they're like, "Can he put building blocks together?" And I went, "I don't know." And she's like, just, the building blocks. I said, "We don't have any." She's like, "Oh." She's like, "What can he do?" I'm like, "Oh, he can build Lego, whatever." She's like, "Okay." And then she gave Scott 4 or 5 little coloured bricks, and she built like this little tower. She said to Scott, "Can you make that?" And he started it, and then he looked at her thing, and then he looked at his thing, and he just sat there and looked at her. And she's like, "Oh, he can't do it." And I said, "No, he doesn't have an orange brick, and that's the orange brick you have." And so you said to him, "Can you please build this exactly the same?" He can't build that exactly the same because it's an orange brick. So then she was like, "Okay." So then that also solidified, yep, on the spectrum. But the thing he was scared of is like characters. Like, we don't like Santa, we don't like anyone in a character. So like if a Disney character, say, was walking through the mall, nope, we don't talk to that. Those things that you put batteries in that like dance around for Christmas stuff, nope. Although he was okay with like the Elmos at Big W, go and press it, because he knew that was staying in the shop. It wasn't like moving around, it was still inside a box. Very, very funny things. Yeah, he doesn't like anything. Yeah, that's you as well. Yeah. Yeah, Belinda, some people have absolutely no filter. Some of them I try and say, like, I understand you don't know, but I always try and say to people to just ask how my child is. Don't go, "How's the autism going this week?" Because that's what it feels like. And I think, seriously? How many autisms are you today? What? Thanks, Bev. Yep. Yeah, we're going to be here every Friday, the first Friday of the month, for a live. So, Belinda, my cooking videos are always organised. Yeah, well, I think because the things I am cooking, I've done so often. And because the oven's right there and the fridge is right there, so it doesn't take me long to kind of grab stuff and go in between. But yeah, but do you know what are the worst videos to make? TikToks, because you're filming the whole thing while you're trying to do, and if you accidentally do something and it doesn't sound right or land right, tough luck, because you've already put like the milk inside the thing. So you just need to use the video. It's that's frustrating. And as soon as you hit post, can't edit any posts on TikTok, so it's there. So you're like, whatever. Yeah. I'm a young mum. I was 26 when I had Scott. It wasn't that young. I mean, compared with now, probably, but still, we should be doctors. No thanks. I was a nurse. That was enough. when I did a practical, I was a student nurse, and the nursing unit manager said to me, "Do you know what your job is?" And I went, to take care of the patient. She said, "No, your job is to not let the interns kill my patients." I went, she's like, because nurses sometimes can know more than the intern. So your job is to not let anyone kill your patient. Thanks, lady. Yeah, you don't mess with the head nurse. Yeah. Is OCD part of autism? It can be, yeah. Same with ADHD. It's called a comorbidity.
Sometimes people have traits within autism that look like OCD. That's not actually OCD. It's just part of your
Yeah, so some of it is routines as well.
Yeah, but some of it it's you also have it. It's a comorbidity where you often have both diagnoses, autism, ADHD, OCD.
Yeah. Oh, and sorry, Shana, is that who was asking me about autism before? By the time you get to school, and I can do a separate thing on this as well, when they're doing reports and assessments and information to work out what kind of support you get, they will put on there like autism, but they'll write behavioral, learning, fidgeting. They'll write the little things that they need help with. So autism is the diagnosis, and just I say to people, it's a label to get your money, or it does help some behavioral things, helps explain it, but your child is still your child. So just go, it is who they is. And some of the things that my kids do, they've grown into some traits and they've grown out of some traits. Some things are learnt behaviours, some things they learn just to cope with school and situations better. So it's not that they've, grown out of autism, it's just that they've learned to cope, or the environment's different, or things that, they learn to mask.
Pretend to be normal.
Yeah, you learn to pretend to be normal. So, by the time you get to school, hit me up if you're doing a one plan, because you have rights with that as well. And the right is you do not have to sign that one plan at the end of the meeting. You say, I need time to review this and look over it and make sure everything that we talked about is covered. And it is a legal document. So by the time that you sign it, you need to be okay with it, to make sure that all the points in there are covered, to make sure that you're going to get the adequate support that you need for your child. And they will say to you, you need to sign it so we can get it processed and put it through for funding to come through. Yep, that's fine. I would like 24, 48 hours to read it and review it for myself. Thank you. You have every right to do that as a parent. And this is the thing, you really need to push and go to the growing space on Facebook, check out their resources, because there are so many things that happen that you need to have your rights and known for. If you can take someone with you, even if it is the neighbor that you don't know from a bar of soap, take someone with you to a school meeting so they can sit there. My best meetings ever, I've had one of my friends just sitting there, just going, and she's like, I didn't hear half the word you were saying. I was so confident in that meeting because I had a backup person. She didn't say boo. And I sat there and I was just Like I was like a lawyer. So when are you going to have that ready for me, and how does that transpose, and when can we look at organizing that thing? So yeah, you get the clock. I don't want to miss anything. Belinda, they totally do. Often people are defined by whatever illness. I'm still learning myself, because as I say to people, and especially the mums in the autism group, you need to respect the fact that we've been with this journey for a long time. And so when we talk about things, we will say, my child has autism. And then there's the whole debate about, do you have autism or are you autistic? And I say, ask the person what they want, because my daughter will say autistic and my son will say has autism. So I say, ask the person what they want. And when I'm talking to some people about my son, I will sometimes go, he has autism, because I want to put that barrier in there straight away, really quick, hopefully for the synapses to start going. So we need to be aware of our environment. We need to be aware that he might be a bit quiet. We need to be aware that he does a few things that you can't just look at him and go, that's a bit odd. And they go, oh, okay. And you do start seeing that thinking pattern going on. I'm not trying to put him in a box. I'm just trying to make the person aware that they need to be a little bit aware to be a bit more flexible and not expect everyone just lines up and follows the path, because it doesn't happen. Hi, Jade. How you going? Sorry.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, sometimes as well, when you're in a situation with a lot of people and you're there, like, you will sometimes be like, I'm autistic, because you're trying to explain that, like, you're probably not picking up on everything that's going on.
Shana, in one of the groups in this group, someone wrote, oh, your child's having a good day today. And the mum went, oh, yeah, because we parted his hair on the other side today. And the other parent was like, and then they just turned around and walked off. She was like, because she just said this other parent is very passive aggressive, like, oh, he didn't have a good day today. Like, God. Belinda, I don't know if the assessments are the same in all the states. I would assume that the DSM-5 is used as a base, but apart from that, I don't know. All you need to do is go on TikTok and see so many people on there going, I got asked this and this is not what this happens. And then there's other people on there that say, I've just done the assessment as an adult and these are the things that they asked me and it's not what I was prepared to answer. So yeah, I don't think there is a standard. And there is a psychologist or on there that talks about the assessment, and she says there are some out there that they do not diagnose because they don't have any understanding. And they say literally if there was like the straight DSM-5 and they were able just to answer from that and not put any emotion into it, they probably could diagnose. But the assessment is not just a piece of paper. It is also about speaking to parents and what is a day in the life like. And Shana, when you go there as well, feel free to type up a statement of the worst ever day ever in your life, because also that helps you get more money. And you can say, like for us, it was my child does go to school and school starts at 8:45 a.m. and by 9:15 the phone's rung and I've had to go and collect said child, and then we come home and then he sleeps on the couch for 2 hours because he's emotionally regulated, and then I have to sit there. I can't leave the house because I have no one to support me, so that means that I can't go to work, and then this and this happens, and I just detailed everything like the worst possible day ever. And that's also what you need to think about when they're answering your questions, like can they tie their shoes? Yes, no, maybe, sometimes, and go from there. Tara, I find that they do not do any assessments at schools. What they'll do, especially Autism SA, they put them in a room. I call it the police room because there's a two-sided mirror. So you have the mirror. The inside. Sorry, saying my connection is unstable. So if I don't, I'll just keep talking because last time it happened and when I looked at it, it said it was fine. Yeah. Oh, the connect. Yep. Hopefully the connection's back now. So, sorry, I was just saying with the assessment, they usually, a lot of private practices as well, will put the child in a room with the parent in a corner. So at least they're still there and they'll play with the child, have some toys and see how they interact. And then they'll ask mom questions while the kid's playing and they watch. And on the outside is a speech psychologist or whoever else is assessing. So then they've got the like multiple people, so you don't have to go and visit multiple people for assessments. Most places I think are starting to do that now, so it's kind of like a one in, one out. Yeah, Belinda, absolutely. Having a support person, absolutely. I think it just gives you the confidence as well. We sat down with a volunteer through the Disability Advocate Service, I think, here in Adelaide, and I just dumped on her and she was like, okay, great. And then she's like, do you want me to push for this or ask for this if you fail to do this, that, the other? And I was like, okay. And so basically she was there as my backup lawyer. But she said she didn't need me. She said because I think I'd drilled with her all the questions and asked stuff. And so she said I was really well prepared and I handled myself well. I've also gone in there and walked out and had my support person say to me, you need to leave this school. They cannot support you. And that shocks me. So you kind of win the battle, but you lose the war and then have to start all over again. So yeah, lots of meetings. I wish I knew better to pull the plug on quite a few things earlier on. So yeah. Jade. Oh, so my son was diagnosed when he was 2.5, because when he was 14 months, he got really sick with RSV and he went backwards in his milestones as well. So he was just starting to walk at 14 months and sick out of hospital. He just wasn't walking and lots of stuff happened. And so, yeah, I got that. My daughter is not officially diagnosed, but lots of adults don't officially diagnose because it's like nearly $2,000 to get an assessment now. And they do say on TikTok and everywhere else, people will self-identify, especially with ADHD. They'll say, I self-identify with. Self-diagnosed. I identify.
Yeah, sometimes it's about the resources.
Sorry.
Sometimes it's about the resources. Sometimes it's about the fact that you don't want the label following you around, like on a piece of paper.
Yeah, some people are really like, I don't want a label. I don't want, they just want to say I have a few quirks.
Well, I think that the worry is that, like, say you go to a job or something, and you've got this piece of paper that's attached to you, and they look at it and they're like, oh, no, thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, also some of it is that being some female at birth, that it's harder to get diagnosed.
Yeah, so females don't get diagnosed till later in life because they can mask really well. They want to be part of the group, so they just do what the group is. Yeah. Tara, you're an alien. Oh, RSV is horrible. Kira had it at Kira had it at 14 months. That's right. And then Scott had it at 16 months. And my kids are 3 years and 3 months apart. And they were both as bad as one another. And I thought, this is terrible. And yes, Scott was only just starting to walk at 16 months, which was the other thing. I thought, here we go, something's wrong. Some of it he never needed to walk for anything because he would just go, and Kira would bring him whatever he wanted. So it was just, they were peas in a pod, those two, way back when. Yeah. Yeah, we treat them like twins. Yeah, act like twins, you do.
Yeah, sometimes I see stuff about twin, like language development things that they do, and I go, things got to have similar patterns in language.
Jade, absolutely. You do whatever you can to get into the situation. I do it all the time in Zumba. I'll be just like, I have to teach and be like, hey guys, how you going? So good to see you. Because no one needs to hear about that I've just had a boring morning or I'm just not inspired. I have a job to do and I need to go and do it, and they don't deserve. And if I really couldn't do it, then I'd get a cover for class, but it's just, and even that's routine. Like I could just go outside and, hey everyone, how you going? So good to see you. Yeah, it's just what we do. Yeah, Tara, I have been watching Rachel and Troy from One of a Dozen, and they went to get one of their younger ones diagnosed, and the doctor actually said he's too young for us to diagnose. And I think that's quite interesting, but at least good on the doctor to say this is where I'm at right now. So as they say, they're going to review it in some times. I feel like with them having such a big family, though, whatever diagnosis is, they're going to be well, because he has a lot of other people in the house to follow behaviors and routines and systems. They have great systems and routines as well. So I think that with the bigger family, kids just learn to sort of develop coping skills with noisy environments and being around people and things like that too. Belinda, I went to school with two girls that they were a year apart, and they looked like twins and they act like twins. They were born on the same day, a year apart. Oh my gosh. Where one went, the other one went. Yeah. Nathan, welcome back. Does anyone have anything exciting to say? We've been here for an hour. One like how it is. Now that my son has finished school, I will sit down and film a horror education system with us, and I will keep it as honest as I can. And it will be like in my experience, because I don't want to get in any trouble. But I want people to know that we've been to hell and back and then some, explaining to people that I drop my son off to school and then I have to go and sit in a car in like 38 degrees for an hour and wait for him to finish his one subject and then come out because the schools say he can't stay here because we don't have any funding to support him. Like, just insane. I had to be on school campus. My son wasn't a crazy axe person, but they just were so worried that he was going to get upset. It was just, I really wish I'd put my foot down for some things and go, no, you need to learn how to deal with this. But just being the mama bear that I was like, yep, fine, pick up that phone and call me and I'll be here, no worries. So I kind of made a rod for my own back, but what do you do? I didn't have a lot of support back then, and I didn't know how to fight and push, because I'd fight and push and win that little battle, but then I'd lose something else. So it was just, I got sick of fighting.
But also, like, we had cases where they just left him alone to be upset in a room. Like, you think, what if they do that again?
Yeah, like my son would often be left for like an hour, 2 hours just to chill. By the time I got there, he's asleep in the corner. Nicole, hi, welcome. Just wondering how you keep track of all of your offers. Do you mean like the collabs and stuff that I get sent?
I think the flyer. Because we have more than one card.
Oh, yeah. I think you're talking about flybys. I sometimes have a piece of paper, so I write down on it. But what I've been doing lately, my offers at the moment, out of nowhere, I spend $140 and get 2,000 flyby points. So I'm like, no. So I've moved my flybys card to the right back of my purse, so I don't even touch it. And then my daughter's card is right there because her thing is spend $50 and get the points. So then that card is sitting there ready to go. And what I do when I go into Woolworths, I'll just open the app and have a look at the app because the boosters are there, and I'll grab something if it's there. So I don't have it in my head all the time. I'm constantly checking and going through everything that's there. Tara, you want more content? Oh, this week was so bad. I got to Tuesday and went, I don't have a video. I was like, I'm sure everyone's fine. And I'm just trying to work out what my schedule's going to be, because I'd rather under promise and over deliver. I love posting daily because it's getting my name out there and it's really good, but sometimes the editing, it just kills me. It takes forever. No, not all Flybuys are the same. The offers differ all the time. So we did Christmas, and then I got an offer that said spend $50 and get 2,000 points. So I did it. And then I got another offer that said spend $60 and get 2,000 points. I thought, cool, I'll do that. And then the next offer, spend 140. I'm like, no, thank you. So now I will just pretend that I've never been to Coles in my life for the next whatever, and wait for the next offer to dip back down to a reasonable offer. So that's when I start playing all the supermarkets. So I'll do the Flybuys $50 offer, that's it. And then I'll start shopping elsewhere for other products, Aldi, Woolworths, Foodland. And then that way I can still get what I need, but I'm going to all different places.
Because they keep pushing to see how much they can get.
Yeah, and you got to play the game. They're playing the game, you got to play the game right back. Nicole, I only buy the boosters if they're on special or if it's something we need. So the boosters that I had for last week was the Lamingtons that my son eats, and they're everyday normal price $2.70. So I bought that packet. My boosters right now are, I don't know if you can see, there's bananas, which we would buy. I'll just read it out. So there's bananas, but it says it's a minimum spend of $4. So I probably would buy that. There's the cream cheese that we buy anyway. There's the soft bread rolls, 6-pack, but it's the Mighty Soft, so the brand. So if I went into store and I saw that was on a markdown that I'd purchased it, I'll only pay $2 for a packet of 6 bread rolls. So if it was on markdown for $2 or less, then I'd pick it up. So I get the booster, and then that means we're having burgers for dinner that night. And then the other offer I have is Woolworths barbecue beef chuck burgers with garlic and cracked pepper. So clearly I've bought those in the past, so they're trying to bring it back up again, but I'm probably never going to buy those again unless I find it on a clearance sticker markdown. So I just go into Woolworths hunting the markdowns. I'll open my app and have a look at it, and then usually walk out, and that's it. Yeah, Belinda, check all of them out in Foodland here in South Australia. Drake's, they have this community. It's called My Drake's. It's an app, and it basically just gives you a QR code. Not sure if it's there. I'm not. There's no QR code. I'm just showing the thing. And you tap it to reveal, and then you scan it at the register, and it plays this little game, and you can do an instant win or you can get a discount. Like, I haven't won ever, but it's just something extra that's there. Bob, hi, thanks for joining here. Love the videos. Thanks, backyard. I haven't done anything all week. I feel terrible, and the weather's been excellent, and I'm spewing because this week was bin week for the garden. I missed it, so I have to fill it up and then get it ready for the next time. Oh, Pam, you're lucky your spend so low. Oh, the Woolworths, $100 for 2 weeks. That killed. I got one for $80 and I've spent $40. I missed week 1 apparently, which is fine because I could not see myself spending $80 post-Christmas for 2 weeks in a row at Woolworths. And I know that if I go and spend in there, then my next offer will be higher. So I purposely am shopping around at Aldi and Foodland, Coles and Woolworths to make sure that my spends stay as low as possible. Yeah, Belinda, for sure. No point in buying anything you're not going to use. In Woolworths, if you go to the meat section where the markdowns are, look on the yellow sticker on the top right-hand corner. There's a timestamp. That's the time that they did markdown. So look at the timestamp. Look at what the time is. Look at the date. If the time is early, let's say you're in there at 2 p.m. and the timestamp says 11:41, they've done the markdown for the morning and they haven't done the afternoon markdown if the date is the same as today's date. But some are, and then the day before, some of them will only do 20%, and then the day of, like the best before, they'll drop it to about 50%. Sometimes it's more, it just depends who's doing it. I don't know what it is. I see different stuff online all the time, so it changes all the time. Belinda, you can accumulate with the Woolworths ones. It will say spend $80 in one or more stores. The Coles ones are straightforward. I've only ever had two that said spend $100 in one or more, but now they are spend $50 in one transaction. So it's the wording that you need to pay attention to. Tara, I will be collecting the bricks. I am so excited, and I really need to get all my Zumba people collecting because they shop at Woolworths and they say to me, do you want these? And I said, yes, I do. So that's how I get the majority of my bricks. I will also be doing some hacks for you guys because I follow Budget Save Spend and she does a lot of hacks. And then I did some shorts that are here on the channel and showed you guys how I went in and I spent like $32 and I got like 3 toothbrushes and 3 boxes of tissues and 3 this and 3 that. So I shopped the most cheapest brand names, Colgate, Kleenex, whatever, shopped all the specials. I spent $32 and I got like 18 packets. So they're the hacks and tips that you need to be aware. So probably what I'll do when I get to that, I'll start pumping out shorts, but I'll drop the link in the Facebook group and the page as well so you guys can go and see them if you can get to it pretty quick. And I'll pretty much get it uploaded as soon as I've done the shop. Yeah, you got to look for the bonus credits with the products, but again, only buy them if you're going to use them. I was super lucky. The ham that is Duris, whatever it is, I happened to go in. They have these individual ones, and I happened to go in, and they were all marked down to 50 cents one day. So I bought 3 packs because it was the maximum of 3 you could buy. So then I went, well, I can't just buy 3 because you've got to spend $30 in store. So then that's the only thing I find with the bricks, because I want to get the maximum amount of money. I do waste a little bit of time shopping, but I go through the stores. So I'll go markdown shopping, and if I can collect enough stuff, I found like one of the, the Mighty Soft, the bread that was on clearance. So I grabbed that. So then I was like, right, now I'm up to $5 and I need to find another $25 to spend. So I did kind of spend about $120 over the promotion. I got everything I would use anyway, like tissues, toothpaste, toothbrushes. We would use all of those things, not a problem. Just that, time was the biggest thing. But if they're on markdown and it's the brand what it is, it's totally worth it. Hey, Amy, welcome. Glad you made it. Tracy, I don't know about Coles' promos yet. They usually announce them after Woolworths have, because a couple of years ago they did them at the same time and people were like, I don't know where to go. And so they'll probably wait till Woolworths do their promo and then bring theirs out. But I think they're trying to figure out what to do because they're trying to go like no plastic, recyclable and all that. I heard a lot of people are asking for the knife promos to come back because they really like that, but then it's not a collectible thing for children, is it? I'm going to collect steak knives. But wait, there's more. Free set of steak knives.
I bet there is a kid out there that wants to set of steak knives. There's some kid who's like, on that, at parents'
I just wish that some of the things, like the glasses, I wasn't really into that. I really liked the plates and stuff from Woolworths, but some of the points that you need to collect are just like I really would have loved to get a couple of the platters that were there, but I just wasn't ever going to earn enough of the points. Yeah. Oh, Jade, cool. See ya. Thanks for joining with us. I think we will wrap it up, guys. We've been here for nearly an hour and a half. Thank you so much for joining with me. It's so good. I didn't get any knives from the last promo. I think they kind of came and went before I realized what it was. I wouldn't have had enough points anyway, but I just wasn't really interested. I try not to collect a lot of stuff either because then it's just more dishes to have to wash. If anyone has any final questions, feel free to drop them down below. But if not, I might wrap it up soon. No, no one's saying anything. I bet I'll say okay, and then people questions will start coming in.
People take a while to type.
Yeah. Pretty good. Thanks, Pam. Yeah, I think I will wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, hi. We got a new person joining us. Cool people. What's up? The sky? Oh, that's the ceiling. Okay. Oh, Bob, I love cards. I love collector's cards. They're so good. Do you know what I remember as a kid? The neighbour's collector's card, and they came with a stick of bubble gum. It was it was the thing.
Wow.
Like grade 6. It was cool. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for joining with me today. I so appreciate your time. And I don't know what else to say. Some of it's routine and habit, and I forget anything. So thank you for joining with us. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you soon. Sunday night will be what's for dinner. Monday will be a Coles grocery haul. And then whoever knows. So I'm trying to make a plan and stick to it. I'm going to do another cook with me video coming up soon. And some other things are coming. It'll be good. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you soon. Bye. And now we have to figure out how to end the live stream. Oh, let's press the button that says end stream.